Okay, well the last game didn't go super well, so this time we're going to do it even worse. I'm going to make a random character, random world. Only stipulation is that I'm not going to go with an evacuee start, because I know me and I would just sit there trying to craft everything and waste a lot of time. So Plainsboro, not a name I'm a huge fan of, but we're going with random, so we'll do what we do. Jesusa Helm. Well, scenario evacuee. So we're going to go ahead and randomize that again. Assault on Precinct Z. I haven't actually done that scenario, but I think somehow with a dexterity of 5, we're not going to make it. Wally Brewster. Oh, man. Wally, this is going to be rough. Could not find starting terrain police. Okay, so now... I mean, there's a couple mines, so there's that. Like, what do we start with? Holy crap, we're a good shot. SWAT officer, what does that do? You are a duly sworn law officer with jurisdiction throughout the New England region thanks to interstate agreements. Whether that means anything now is another question. Okay. Like, how would you make it to SWAT with 5 dexterity? Handguns, submachine guns, construction, cooking, and cooking. Oh, yeah, I guess it's got gourmand. Yeah. You know, feel more guilt about killing. Do I have? Yeah. Go ahead and use the more powerful ammunition. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to go to. I'm going to try the mine up top. I'm going to zoom out just in case I cross by anything meaningful. Turn off safe mode for now and just try to keep an eye and make sure I don't run into any piles of bears. Not sure why bears would be in a pile. I don't know what they do out there. I mean, moose have crazy behavior in this. Maybe bears do too. I will be trying to keep this episode a lot shorter. I don't think that'll be too difficult because random character probably gonna die. But there's nothing really here for me. I like the crash sites. Sometimes they've got really good stuff. I also really am a fan of the mines as a place to set up. Well, I'm a fan of them, but they're more varied than a lot of other locations. So sometimes you have gas pumps, and oh, sometimes you die by bees. Oh man. Butcher. I actually don't start with a knife. That's interesting. Fit over sunglasses. I don't think I have glasses. Cargo shorts and a tank top. What do I have? What am I wearing here? SWAT armor, a shoulder holster. I feel like you need clothes to go under your SWAT armor. No, SWAT armor just goes there. Well, you know what? I'm going to take the tank top. There we go. How to succeed in business. Definitely feel like I'm missing something. Now, I'm not going to be able to get this car down to the other mine, and I wanted to check both of them. But I do think, yeah, there's a much higher chance of the cars being drivable in the parking lots. So that one is drivable. I'll check the police car, and I'll check what's in the other car, by the way. That one doesn't have wheels. Cigarette. And then I'm really bad. When things are in the trunk, I always select the wrong square. Not sure why. I just apparently have not been able to get it through my head what goes where. We're going to head on down. Hopefully we're not going to run into anything crazy. I mean, we've got a gun. I'm not used to starting out with actual equipment. So this is, I don't even know where to start. Normally, you know, I have a list of priorities. You get something to smash the windows, you get something to deal with your infection, you know. Fairly straightforward. I'm not used to this starting scenario. Ooh. Do I have it? Oh man, I don't have... I forgot that I was an albino. The weirdest thing for me is not that you suffer pain in the sunlight or whatever. This is amazing. Why am I constantly finding explosives? No space. No. We are going to drop the tear gas canisters in the flashbang. C4 is just so much better. Hopefully this will have some army gear, army pants, things like that. Smoke bomb, mini nuke. This is why I normally... Antibiotics don't have any volume, so I'm totally keeping those. I should have got the cargo shorts. This is why I'm normally trying to keep my view zoomed out a little. Oh man, this is going to encumber me so much, but it'll let me carry so many explosives. It's just completely worth it. Utility vest, army pants, army helmet. Oh man. I'm doing it. I'm dropping the SWAT stuff I've got. Am I? Here, I'll see what encumbers me the most. I might be able to get away with shoulder holster, duffel bag. Might be the duffel bag and utility vest that are overlapping. It is not. Oh, yeah, it is. It's just that I've got so much crazy amounts of volume. Really? Because I already... Oh, I don't like being encumbered everywhere, but I am a huge fan of having armor everywhere. Did I drop that on myself? Yeah, so how much armor would that provide? 1537. I'm doing it. Dropping my SWAT armor. Which is crazy. Don't have anything on my arms. But you do what you gotta do. And in this instance, I've decided this is something I've got to do. A lot of people are probably going to disagree with me. But I want to carry more explosives. Elbow pads, steel plating. Is that one better? No, it's a lot more encumbering. C4, flashbangs, mini nuke. Man, this episode is going to go like the last one. I'm going to blow my way into a lab and see how that goes. It's not going to go quite like the last one, but... Oh, I forgot that I wasn't wielding a gun. I was sitting there trying to figure out why I had messed everything up. Let's see. No. Oh, I don't have a knife. That's terrible. You know, I should be able to make a knife. Possibly, if I can get dielectric capacitance system. RDX. I think that was right up there. And I know I'm going to have to pulp that, but I want to make sure there's not any knives down here first. There's just a lot of stuff down here. Tactical dump pouch. Yeah, that's adding some encumbrance. So we're going to take that off for now. But I'm going to keep it because I would very much... I'm not taking a goo canister. I don't know what those do. I don't want to... Oh, man. I don't even see it. Activate. Oh god, everything's terrible. What's happening? We're going to drop the empty one. I don't think we really need it. But getting those science ID cards, we won't have to blow our way into the lab. Fast healing through a chemical. 1-2 doses an hour. I would very much like to use that, but 80% chance of genetic damage. I shouldn't do that. I'm doing that. We'll check what we got. Motor control overstimulator. 1 piezoelectric solenoid installed backwards, 2 crossed wires, and 4 burnt out capacitors. Later you started falling on your face and writhing around at the least convenient times. This incorrectly configured bionic periodically stuns you for a short duration. Oh my god, that's terrible. So don't do that, for one. How can I say piezoelectric, but I fail to say fail? That's okay, I probably mispronounced the other thing as well. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go through, see if there's not something we can get from this mine. I'd like to get below ground, but... See, this up here, this feels ironic. There's a minefield at the mine. Oh yeah, a lighter? I'll totally get a lighter. Gotta have something to light my way with. I don't know. Man, 5 dexterity, that's so rough. 8 perception, I'm staying the hell away from that minefield. I'm trying to think, if this had windows, I don't think mines ever have the kind of windows that have string. But I'm taking a stick. I know it probably seems like a waste. We're going to activate an MRE. No, you disassemble MREs. I don't know what I'm doing here. Disassemble that. Irradiated hot dogs, protein powder, coffee powder, matchbook. I forgot they have matchbooks in them. That's nice. Don't need that, but we are going to eat hot dog course. For some reason I was thinking there was water in them. I think you like have to add water. I don't know. I'm thinking of freeze-dried food, not MREs. I've never had an MRE, so I don't know. Clearly ignorant on the subject. Let's see. If we make it to this lab, we might be able to make a knife. I don't remember seeing too many knives. There are butcher knives and machetes every now and then in labs, but not generally on the first floor. This is where I reveal my... Oh. That was a bear. I'm looking to see... I didn't even say I'd been hit. You're blinded, you're bleeding. Bear hit us in the eyes. Okay. Okay. Well, that was really sudden. Like, I saw that for just a second, and all of a sudden, everything was terrible. Whew. I guess that's a video then, huh?